Alright guys, welcome back. So today we're out here at the range with the Sig P229 Extreme and the Glock 19. So today what we're going to be doing is a little versus video. We're going to be shooting both of them. We'll put both of them on the table, go over some of the features of them, some of the pros and cons of each, and all that. So let's get to it. Alright, so first up we're going to shoot the Glock 19, and I'm here at about 8 to 10 yards. We're going to be shooting at a shootsteel.com steel target, and I'm going to run one magazine through this, and hopefully you guys can see how the weapon controls and shoots and everything while I'm doing it, and then we'll switch up to the 229 and do the same thing. Alright guys, there's one mag through the 19. Let's get it switched up and get the 229. Alright guys, so now we're going to be doing the same thing with the P229. Same thing, 15 rounds, same distance, and hopefully you guys can see how the weapon controls while it's shooting. Rounds. Alright guys, so now let's take a quick look at both of them here on the table, and we'll kind of go over the size differences and things like that. But as you can see, the Glock 19 and the 229 are very similar in size. Now I'll try to get this the best that I can to show you guys. If you line the beaver tails up in the back, as you can see, the grips are very close in size, and if you line the rear sight to front sight, as you can see, the lengths very close as well. Now the 229 is going to be a little thicker than the Glock, as you can see right up there by the beaver tail in that area where the controls are at. The 229 is definitely a little thicker, and the 229 is definitely going to be a little heavier than the Glock, being that the 229 is an all metal gun. It has an aluminum frame, steel slide, and the Glock has the polymer frame with the metal slide. So the Glock is definitely going to be lighter, and so it definitely has the advantage there. And one other thing I didn't mention while I had these up is the bore axis. As you can see, the bore axis on the 229 is definitely a lot taller than the Glock, and that's one thing that I've always liked, and I know a lot of people like about Glocks, is having that low bore axis. You know, the barrel and the slide are just ever so slightly above your hand, and that really helps with controlling the gun. It doesn't give you a lot of muzzle flip when you're shooting. But what I found out with the 226 and the 229, you know, in 9mm, that, you know, I guess maybe since the guns are heavier or whatever the case may be, that I don't get a lot of muzzle flip with these two guns. You know, with the 229 or the 226. Now the only ones that I have are in 9. I'm sure the 40 or the 357 Sig might be a little bit different, but I haven't noticed any muzzle flip over the Glock that I couldn't control or anything like that. Maybe we'll take a look at the footage. You guys can tell, you know, when I did the first shooting segment here, you can probably see that they're both very controllable. You're not going to have an issue there, at least with the 9mm versions. So overall, both of them are great guns. They you know, very similar in size. The Glock's going to be a little lighter. The mag capacity is the same. They both come standard with 15 round magazines, and you know, the same goes with both. You can use higher capacity magazines that they sell separately for both of them. Now the Glock 19, you can use the 17 mags and the Glock 33 round mags, so you have a little bit of an advantage with the Glock 19 being able to use that big stick magazine, where the 229, I think they make some 17 round magazines for it. And you know, I've seen or heard that you can use the 226 magazines in it. I heard some people say you can't. I haven't tried it yet. Maybe we'll do a video here in the future giving that a try to see how it functions with that. But you know, overall, very similar size, a little bit heavier with the 229. Mag capacity is about the same, and you know, the only major difference is going to be the Glock striker fired, and the you know, the Sig is hammer fired. Alright guys, so now we're going to be doing a little bit of accuracy testing with both of them. I've got the Glock 19 loaded up here first. I'm here at about 7 yards, and we're just going to take some slower shots at some cardboard and see what kind of groups we can get with both of them. But first up, Glock 19. I'm gonna go lower left. All right, there's 15 rounds through the Glock 19. Group wasn't too bad, so let's switch up to the 229 and see what we can do. All right, guys, now we got the 229 loaded up. We're gonna be doing the same thing here at about 7 yards. I'm gonna shoot at the lower right target this time, and we'll just see how it compares to the first group with the 19. So let's see what we can do. All right, there's 15 shots with the 229, and as you can see, group size is probably about the same. I felt myself pull one of the shots with this one here down to the left. I'm sure you guys can see that. But overall, accuracy is about the same with both of them, and as you can see, I wasn't shooting super slow. You know, just a standard, I guess, pace, and still all of them within a 2 to 3 inch group, shooting somewhat fast and at 7 yards. So both of them plenty accurate. All right, guys, so that's gonna wrap up this quick versus video between the Sig P229 and the Glock 19. Now, I don't know if I mentioned this, but both of these guns are 9mm guns, and as you can see, both of them are very controllable. You're not gonna have any issues with either one of them. You know, even though that Sig does have that higher bore axis that everybody talks about, still very controllable. You're not gonna have any issues. Both of them are plenty accurate to get the job done, and you know, they're just both fantastic guns. Now, the two biggest things that you're gonna have to look at when you're looking between these two is gonna be, do you prefer hammer fired or do you prefer the striker fired of the Glock, and price. Now, the Sigs are gonna be on average about double the price of the Glocks. So it's gonna have to be up to you whether it's worth that extra money to you, or would you rather get the Glock and you'll get 2 Glocks maybe, or a Glock and a bunch of ammo for the same price that you're gonna pick up one of these Sigs for. For me, you know, I like both of them. I wouldn't get rid of either one of them. You know, they both have their pros and cons. You know, the Sig's more expensive, the Sig is heavier. You know, the Glock has that simplicity and real lightweight going for it. So it's just going to be personal preference. Whichever one you guys choose, you're not going to go wrong with it. They're both fantastic guns, and you'll be happy either way you go. But anyhow, guys, if you do like this type of video, you know, make sure you hit like, subscribe to the channel, all that good stuff. If you have any questions or comments, leave them down below. And as always, I appreciate everybody watching. I appreciate everybody subscribing, and we'll catch you in the next one.